Hey everyone, this is James, and welcome back to the Partner with Anthony podcast here on the Partner with Anthony channel. I want to thank you all for joining us, and just want to remind everybody if this is your first time with us, be sure to subscribe to the page, and if it is or it isn't, be sure to share all these videos with your friends. This is some great information that everybody is going to want to know, and be sure to click the link in the description below if you want to become a partner with Anthony today. Now, we all need the chance every once in a while to sit back and maybe reflect on things. And sometimes, we go over things we've already read or watched. By a show of comments below, I'd personally like to see how many of you have either watched the same movie, read the same book, or binge watched an entire TV series more than once. I would imagine almost everyone. I've personally read some books several times because, sometimes you're sitting back and you're thinking about what you may have remembered from the first book that you want a refresher on for whatever reason. And that's one of the very, very good things about the Partner with Anthony program. And if you click the link in the description and become a member right now, you will see that all of the training, every last bit of it, is there for you to look at forever. I'll say it again. Every last bit of it is there for you to look at forever. As long as you remain a member, you will have access to this valuable information as long as you're a partner with Anthony. So, say you're in this, you're a member of the program for 6 months or a year, and you're stuck for an idea on how to improve your affiliate marketing business. You're stuck for an idea. It happens to everybody. And you want to go back to the basics to maybe reverse engineer a problem, or maybe you don't forget how to do you don't forget how you're supposed to do thing A, B, and C. You can always go back and look things over again. Now, I actually did this the other day when, of all things, my power went out for about 6 hours. Um, None of my devices worked. I had no power to anything, no Wi-Fi, no nothing, and I sure as heck wasn't going to be able to move my whole office to a coffee shop with Wi-Fi down the street. So I sat and read a book I got a number of years ago called The Hidden Millionaire. By the way, Hidden Millionaire by Anthony Morrison, a digital copy of this book is included in your membership in the Partner with Anthony program, and it's an excellent, excellent way to start things off. So click the link in the description below to find out more about this awesome book as well. In the book, there were 12 principles to uncovering the entrepreneur in you. And over this episode and the next couple of episodes, I'm going to talk individually about 6 of them. Now, one principle is to always try and come up with brand new ideas. Now, you're thinking, James, you're possibly not talking about the whole build a better mousetrap scenario. No, I'm not. Part of it is to come up with new ways to make money, new ways to, let's say, sell the existing mousetrap. For example, one thing that I noticed living in, major cities my entire life is that, especially during the summertime, you will see people at stoplights at, busy intersections with an umbrella or sitting under a tree and a cooler full of ice, like these giant coolers like you take to the beach, full of ice with cases upon cases of bottled water in it. Now, why do they sell there instead of opening a store or some stand down the street? Simple. Because they don't have to. They don't have to build a store, they don't have to rent one. They can essentially have a captive group of people that would be very interested in their product, and they can dictate a price that's reasonable to them and the consumer. A guy I talked to that did this said that it was a summer job for him when he was a teen, and he would spend about maybe $4 or $5 on a case of 24 or 36 bottles, buck or two and a case of ice, and would make quite a bit of money in terms of what he spent to what he made, literally standing in the middle of an intersection selling bottles of water. Also, there was a guy about 3 blocks away, 3 blocks back rather, It was selling soft pretzels that were salted at another red light. So these people definitely did their market research and figured out that there was going to be somebody that was going to need a bottle of water, whether it was hot or it wasn't. So anyway, when you're thinking of new ideas, don't just think of what you're selling. Think of where you were selling it. Think of how you were going to sell it. Well, that's going to wrap things up for this edition of the Partner with Anthony podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get regular notifications when our new episodes are coming out, and be sure to share the show so your friends can join in on all this great training. Also, don't forget to click the link in the description if you haven't already, and please remember, infuse your life with action. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. Make your own future. Make your own hope. I'm James. Thank you for watching the Partner with Anthony podcast.